Oh, the winters were glorious. To go out and hear the crunch of it was so pristine. Yeah, I can hear it now.
What was the beach like, going down to the beach?
Oh, that was like the kids had their own private ice rink.
They used to use me as an ice tester too. We'd go out on the ice, and I would walk about 15 feet in front of them, and if I fell through the ice, they knew the ice wasn't safe. What do you think of that? I'm this little kid, and you know, Rich and Jim are supposed to be my big brothers, and they're putting me in peril.
You know, in the wintertime when we lived up there for those 4 years, we entertained each other. We were our best friends. We fought and laughed together. You know, we lived together. We lived life together. I mean, that's it. It's you know, we were all bonded. And of course, without the love of my parents, you know, I think that's what Mima and Poppy, not because of the beach, but because of who they are, you know, kind of showed me the way, so that as my kids get older, I can hopefully show them the same kind of love that my parents showed me.
She's a good nurse. She's an excellent nurse.
Oh, I think I did pretty well.
Got a big family?
Yes. They're all still close to me. And that's the test of time. And my boys are still my boys. And my daughters, I think boys play on your heartstrings. And the girls sit in the middle of your heart.
Remember smokeweed?
I never smoked weed.
No, but the smokeweed. Remember the, I don't know, they were like cattails, and we'd break them off, and we would light the ends of them.
What that was, though.
But it was like straw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'd sit around, you know, while we were raking leaves with Dad. Dad would be smoking his cigarette, and we'd be smoking our
Weed.
Not the kind of weed you think, though. No. We used to go exploring. You know, the dance hall was another place that we weren't supposed to go, but inevitably we would all hang out down there. Not hang out, but we'd go exploring, and again, everything would be fine until somebody would cut their foot or bump their head and put a gash on their forehead.
Oh, well, that was off limits, but everybody went there.
Is it? I mean, was it overgrown then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it was basically like it is today.
No, it was, you know, it was more adventurous, you know, it was curious.
Now it's just kind of.
And you could imagine things, you know. I used to walk with the boys on the break wall. I used to walk with Annie on the break wall. Yeah.
Look out.
Uh-huh. And there wasn't a thing to be. Daddy and I, when we were dating, we would go down there to the break wall.
The city of Buffalo back in the day, you know, in the 20s, in the early teens of the 19th century, you know, was a huge city. And people started looking for a place to go, so they would take ferries from Buffalo to Crystal Beach, or from Buffalo to, it was Erie Beach back then. It wasn't Waverly, but Erie Beach. And that's where that dance hall that I talked about before, you know, that was like a destination. It was a casino. I mean, there was a boardwalk, and there were shops, and there was a place that they would have dances and live entertainment, and you know, people would go there, and little houses that you could rent or stay overnight, and really the movers and the shakers of Buffalo would go to Erie Beach. And then there was a master plan. You know, you've seen that map that's on the wall in the little room off the dining room. And there was a master plan put in place, and they were going to develop it. And you know, once the Peace Bridge was completed, it was going to be a really bustling place. And I don't know whatever happened, but it never really was settled, at least the way the master plan was supposed to be.
These guys? Near John and Connor. Please. Here, I'll carry your food.
John's not going
Watch behind your right-hand side there, Lebo.
Wow.
It's recording.
It's recording?
And when you want to stop, just push the red button.
All right. This is old school Waverly Beach. We miss Poppy.